the Soup, we do a pants-off dance-off with the stars.
With or without panties?
Get stuck in a sand trap with Tiger Woods. Deliver a package to RuPaul's Drag Race.
I'm about ready to pop.
And shed a tear for American Idol.
Sometimes I like the soup, and sometimes I don't like the soup.
Plus, Bruno Tognoli judges Joel, Kathy Lee's Not a Morning Person, and the kick-ass Clip of the Week.
Oh, hell no!
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
All right, welcome to The Soup. VH1 says it is going to change their programming to class things up a bit. Sheesh, you cast one murderer and suddenly everyone's in panic mode. Don't worry, America. E has neither the inclination nor the finances to change a thing. Does anyone have any ideas for a classy VH1 show?
He Iceland!
Oh, that's a good one. Let's see if Ray J's available. He is. Our national nightmare is over. Kate Gosselin was eliminated from Dancing with the Stars. Wow. Kate says her kids are shattered she got voted off. Don't let it bother you, little Goslins. She'll be gone again before you know it. The axe fell after Kate performed a foxtrot showing what a fox would look like on NyQuil and Quaaludes. While Nishi Nass did a jive that was apparently about her boobs, or at least that was what was on her partner Louie's mind.
Niecy Nash and her partner, Louis Van Amstel.
And then he pantomimed taking her bra off, but we're not going to show you that because it took 20 minutes. Later, Jake Pavelka danced to a version of old-time rock and roll that put the business in risky business, and Bruno liked it. That's the first time Jake has ever taken off his pants on TV without somebody getting a rose. Bruno Tognoli from Dancing with the Stars, and ladies and gentlemen, wow. Yes, you can't see it, but yeah, there he is.
No surgery!
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Wow.
Keep going.
Keep going. On American Idol, it was Idol Gives Back Week, featuring inspirational songs. Idol Gives Back was inspirational, but not the performances. They inspired me to take a pee break. Anyway, Crystal Bowersox was moved to tears by one of the performances, her own performance of People Get Ready.
Just thank the Lord.
Please vote for me, please. I'm the only talent one left, please. I'll do anything except get my teeth fixed, take out my lip piercing, or cut my dreadlocks up. Other than that, anything, please, please. The patchouli oil and the shaved armpits are off the table. In celebrity relationship news, Tiger Woods and Elin Nordgren are spending a lot of time apart. Elin and her children flew off to Sweden, while Tiger partied backstage at a Nickelback concert. Here's how much of a dick Tiger is. The mother of his children would rather fly through a volcano than be on the same continent with him. Nickelback? Tiger Woods, this is the worst thing you have ever done. If you're partying backstage at a Nickelback concert, that tells me you haven't moved on from your fetish with white waitresses. Nickelback sucks. I'm sorry, Nickelback. I didn't write that. They made me do it. There was a story about a threat on Sandra Bullock's life that turned out to be false. Sandra can rest easy now because it has been checked out by the FBI and Extra's Mario Lopez. But the news wasn't so good everywhere else.
The FBI got a tip that some guy in Missouri was hired by Jesse's mistress, Michelle Bombshell McGee, to kill both Sandra and McGee's ex-husband. But again, happy to say investigators determined the information was bogus.
Well, that's good news. I'll tell you what's not good news is that volcano that erupted in Iceland.
Major problems. The ash is blocking the signal on the GPS unit we're using to track Sandra Bullock. Don't worry, we've hired a team of bloodhounds and a Sherpa guide who saw both Miss Congeniality movies. Clearly, Mario Lopez is lacking in the serious news delivering department. Here's how a pro does it.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, what?
I must apologize. He just found out what the cloud of ash will do to his highlights. Actual size. Extra also had a really important story about Dancing with the Stars. Pay attention. There will be a quiz.
Monday, we're inside rehearsals with Jake, and you were going to want to see this one. Where does this move end up?
Hey, it's not fair to ask a question that only half the contestants on this season's Bachelor know the answer to. Let's talk about chicks, man.
Chicks, man.
Oh, thanks, man. Pop singer Ke $Ha revealed that she wears her own placenta as a necklace. She said, quote, "I have a belief that if I wear my placenta in a necklace, there's a possibility of me gaining second sight, like being psychic." So tell me, Kesha, do you win or lose Celebrity Fit Club 5 years from now? Let me know. I guess the good news is you can smell her coming. In legal news, 2 more women have come forward claiming Steven Seagal made unwanted sexual advances toward them. Look, when you get one who received a wanted sexual advance, then you'll have a story. Seagal's lawyer issued a statement saying her lawsuit is nothing more than a preemptive strike by a disgruntled ex-employee. And Mr. Seagal will prove it if we can find a lie detector band that will fit around his midsection. Let's lift our jowls out of the way so we can actually eat some chat stew, shall we?
So meaty.
We showed you, Seagal. Again. The early show on CBS doesn't always get big stars, like Neil Patrick Harris to come on their show, and after seeing his introduction, I cannot figure out why.
Coming up next here for us, Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, and tomorrow, I'm sorry, I should say that Dr. Ashton will be back to tackle this topic. Are you too sleepy for sex? Advice for tired couples. And now, no connection to Neil Patrick Harris. He's here for a completely different reason.
What?
We won't ask you that question.
Maggie?
I'm sorry.
What in the world?
It is early.
Look at my name. Look how my name's spelled.
Neil, there will always be a 9 in your name. Maybe if you got a little more sex, you would know that, sleepyhead. Anyway, on the 4th hour of the Today Show, or as it's known in the business, Promises East, we learned that Kathy Lee is not very nice before her morning cup of daiquiri.
We have a problem with bad hair. Well, one of us does. You're always saying it's your issue. I don't see it as an issue because you always look gorgeous every day because 20 people work on you. But once in a while I see you after a downpour and I think...
Look, if you think Hoda's hair looks bad when she comes in from the rain, you should see it after it's been attacked by the gale force winds of Kathy Lee laughing at her own jokes. Kelly Ripa has been co-hosting Live with Regis and Kelly since 2001. You know Kelly Ripa, fit, blonde lady who used to be on All My Children. That's Kelly Ripa I'm talking about. Let's see what Regis and Kelly Ripa, are chatting about this week.
Unfortunately, they had a picture of you. Boy, you were a rough cookie, weren't you?
Well, I
you
played
were
a rough
one
cookie.
tough little baby right there.
Yeah.
There's the Kathy Lee you loved as Haley. Can you get into... Check out her shoes. They're not the...
Or my name is Kelly, just so you know.
No, but Haley in the show, right?
Yes, Haley in the show.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Right, so Haley's your name, like the comet that comes around every 76 years, right? Yeah, seen it twice. Gutenberg still toying around with the print on page, I see. Anyway, where are we eating tonight, Joy? Good Day, New York took a break from not knowing things and had on America's sweethearts Olivia and Tracy from Jerseylicious. The Licious ladies painted an exciting picture of what it's like to be a beautician in New Jersey.
So let me get this straight. You've shared 2 guys?
Yeah, well, shared, I don't...
Well, not shared.
Not shared.
If you think about it, like, the whole, like, oh, she has her sloppy seconds, this and that, like, please. Everybody in this whole world has somebody's sloppy seconds.
Everybody.
So, did you share all those guys before or after you rolled around in clown feces? We'll be right back.
Celebrating a birthday this week, Adolf Hitler turns 121. You look great, Adolf. Stay tuned for reality show Clip Time with Ray J and Brandy getting real, gay shows, and tough love couples getting slimed. Plus, a dating show about baggage, an intense 19 kids and counting, and the kick-ass Clip of the Week.
I'm confused about this whole thing.
Are you trapped in a life of misery and loneliness? The Soup blog can't help you. Though it is jam-packed with photos, video clips, games, downloads, and information, these things can't possibly make up for a lack of real human contact. The Soup blog at eonline.com/the soup. It's probably not the best choice for you.
Welcome back. Here we go. It's time for my stories.
Dunga do ball. Dunga dunga do ball. Dunga 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 do ball. Dunga do ball.
All right.
Dunga dunga.
On All My Children, it was business as usual in Pine Valley.
You son of a bitch! You will not get away with this! You are a sick, sick bastard! You sick son of a bitch! You will not get away with this! You are a sick, sick person!
What in God's name?
You started without me? The bathroom wall said specifically to meet here at 3 p.m. sharp. How come this happens to me every time? It's rehearsal clip time. On this week's episode of Brandy and Ray J, A Family Business, Ray J has to shoot the For the Love of Money Ray J Season 2 reunion show. That's right. This is a reality show about the making of a reality show. Congratulations, America. Anyway, Ray J didn't realize that the grand prize on For the Love of Ray J was the love of Ray J.
Act 5 is you being reunited with Miss Berry.
She wants to give us a run, man. I mean, she wants to give us a shot.
She wants to give it a shot?
Give it a real shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
man.
You don't.
Does she know that I don't?
No, she doesn't.
So it makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
She's really nice and she deserves a good person, you know?
Why does this have to be so complicated? I don't want to hurt Miss Berry. So why am I put in this position like this? I signed up for the dating show, but never once did I think it would have to get to this emotional stage.
Turns out these ladies have an expectation of me if they win the dating show in which I'm the prize. Next, they're gonna want my love.
Look, if you didn't want this to be real, you should have signed up for The Bachelor, dude. So, 19 kids and counting, or as we like to call it here, why did the uterus cross the road, is about the life of a family with 19 kids and counting. So naturally, they give the viewer what they expect to see. 30 minutes of one of the kids and her cousin getting lost in a craft shop looking for yarn.
Okay. Do you know where to go? I don't either. This way or this way? Let's go. We should go. Okay, straight. That would make a great birthday party item. I think so too. Yeah. Sean, clearance. Why? Where? Right there. That's not knitting. Yeah, but it's clearance. That's even better. Well, that is better. We'll have to look that up. There's the needles. You think you need some of those? I don't know. Don't ask me. I feel like I'm like blonde. What's the crochet? What's the difference? I don't know. Oh. Okay, is this knitting? Yeah. Those are, what are you gonna knit? Those are huge. Yarn sleeve, assortment.
Excuse me, my arms are kind of tied up. Could you use that needle to stab my eyes out? By the way, I don't work on this show. Oh. On Tough Love Couples, Steve and his mom teach the couples about communication by having them fight while shooting slime all over each other. And for this couple, some really deep-rooted stuff comes out.
Hate that you love yourself so much.
I hate the fact that I gotta smell your dog's breath every time I'm trying to have sex with you.
I hate the fact that you walk around with your in front of my mother's face.
Your mother doesn't seem to mind. I love you.
In the end, they agreed that if she stopped making him have sex with her dog, he would stop trying to seduce her mom. So nice. Have you ever wondered what would happen if someone combined Deal or No Deal with the dating game? Good for you. You don't have a drinking problem. But someone does, because GSN has a new daily show called Baggage, hosted by Jerry Springer. Here's the deal. One person meets 3 people of the opposite sex who all have suitcases containing the details of deeply personal issues they wouldn't want anyone besides a TV audience to know about. Based on those issues, the party of the first part decides which of the party of the second part he'd like to date. I don't even know what I said. Here's an example.
Please reveal your baggage. My boobs are 2 different sizes. What gets you about Priscilla's baggage here?
All I can think is, can I still go, you know?
Sadly, she was not chosen by the 45-year-old man who still does the motorboat thing. Why are all the good ones always picky? Upon making his choice, a poor man's Greg Kinnear, no wait, that's me, Old Ben Lyons had to reveal some baggage of his own.
I had sex with a man.
College, where everyone was partying one night, things just got silly and out of hand. Don't tell me that in college you didn't do the same thing at some point.
Marilee, can you handle his baggage? Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. It's time to pack up and go. We didn't make a match today, but we had a lot of fun.
Yes, we had a lot of fun. Not as much fun as Steve did in college. I'm going home with the homophobe. Marilee, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned for lots more delicious soup, including Let's Take Some E and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Nobody talks about popping a nut.
The internet has this coming.
There's concrete proof there's nothing funnier than a dog just trying to look casual.
Catch Web Soup with Chris Hardwick, Wednesdays at 8 on G4.
Yeah, welcome back. Let's take some E, shall we? On Sunday's all-new Pretty Wild, perputante Alexis Nyers, who is awaiting trial, has given an interview to Vanity Fair that turned out to be a hatchet job. She must feel so violated. It's like coming home to find you've been burglarized. Alexis is shaken to her core, but not about to go down without a complete act of futility. Call the reporter. Somewhere in Hollywood, a celebrity is saying, "Hey, that's my phone." She gets paid by E. Which brings us to our clip of the week. It is actually our clips of the week, and they come from gay shows. RuPaul's Drag Race concludes its final tuck next week. This week's clip show was a lot like the dressing room at a drag show. A lot of never-before-seen things that end up getting cut. Mostly it was double entendres.
Anybody that's eaten my cherry pie raves about it.
How's the crust?
Crispy and a little tender in the middle.
And the fruit?
Always ripe.
Is it juicy, Pandora?
It's overflowing with juices.
Would you say your cherry pie was succulent?
I would say it's succulent and a bit moist.
So that's why the cookbook said to bake at 350 until the crust turned the golden brown of a man's anus. Later, RuPaul gave a contestant what I think was high praise.
You are a burning sensation, and I don't want an ointment to clear it up.
You are a burning sensation, and I don't want an ointment to clear it up is not a double entendre. It's the name of the show RuPaul just sold to VH1. See, they are classing things up a bit. Come put ointment on me and my burning sensation April 30th at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, Nevada. April 30th, everybody. See you next week.